presented to the Toronto District School Board with recommendations on addressing anti-Semitism is drawing a lot of reaction tonight. A TDSB committee heard from numerous delegates at a virtual meeting who didn't shy away from sharing their views on the strategy. Dale Manukduk has more.
The fear of critiquing the state of Israel, the fear of mentioning Palestine.
There were dozens of delegations at the TDSB's virtual planning committee meeting to give their thoughts about a community consultation report it was receiving about addressing anti-Semitism.
I am speaking up today because I deeply believe the lesson of the Holocaust is that we must defend human rights of every person, never again for anyone.
Yet many falsely claim anti-Zionism is not anti-Semitism. This is dangerously misguided. Anti-Semitism has always adapted to new eras.
Some of the recommendations in the report that are aimed at protecting us are in fact doing the opposite. Like I said, I'm an anti-Zionist Jew.
I drew me, my mother, and my father at a protest. My father was holding a sign that said, "Free Palestine."
The report, which more than 35 community organizations consulted on, notes the majority of community groups express that anti-Zionism has recently reemerged as a contemporary form of anti-Semitism.
I think the report reflects the real challenges and anxieties the Jewish community has been feeling over the past 18 months, especially the students and teachers of TDSB.
Dara Solomon was one of the people consulted for the report. It says there was a recurring theme in the demonization of Israel and included examples and experiences of anti-Semitism, like being labeled racist for being a Zionist, and chants which include calls for the death of Jews. 88% of organizations consulted agreed with the report.
I'm not a sociologist. I don't run academic studies, but there seems to be something methodologically unsound in the way that this data was collected.
Both Jewish and Palestinian families within the board are concerned about the methodology and that if the 32 recommended actions are approved, it will silence and harm community members. Some of the actions include addressing the impact of geopolitical protests and providing professional learning to deepen the understanding of anti-Semitism, including modern manifestations such as anti-Zionism.
The consultation document explicitly says anti-Zionism is a modern manifestation of anti-Semitism. This is an inherently false and dangerous equation.
So this not only prevents Palestinian students and educators from sharing their lived experiences of displacement and occupation, it also undermines the fundamental principles of equity and inclusion.
No action was taken on the item as delegations ran late into the night. The meeting will restart Thursday evening. Dale Manukduk, CBC News, Toronto.
All right, taking a